And we are live. What's up, YouTube? Gypso back with another video here. Today's video, I just wanted to talk a little bit, just ramble. You guys know how sometimes I make videos just... Alright, so today's video, we are going to be talking a little bit about just some things that I just kind of been thinking about that have just been crossing my mind lately. So, I just got to thinking because I have been just seeing, it's been a lot of instances where like so just disclaimer, this video may be kind of a trigger or maybe kind of dark or just, it's not like no happy-go-lucky video. It's not sad either, it's just an observation. But I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet that, I've been following or that I follow, like they've been just passing away. And two people in particular, and I believe they both passed away by suicide, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I know for a fact one of them did, but the other one I'm not sure. But I feel like it was a suicide because they didn't say how she died. They just, said she died on this day. And, it's crazy because, when I started on my journey of traveling and, wanting to see different places and just being fed up where I was at the time. This was May of 2018 is when I really decided to do something different and make a change because I was just miserable before that. Like, I was just in a bad place. And, I found an outlet and I found like hope in these YouTube channels that I was watching at the time. And a lot of them, matter of fact, around this time is when I discovered car life and van life and people actually living in their cars because they wanted to. Like, I was like, wow, people are actually doing that by choice. And, I was following these YouTube channels and one lady in particular, I found her channel and her channel, like basically what she did was she traveled, like she hitchhiked across the country. Like she went from California to New York hitchhiking. And, she bought a van and then she started living in her van and she lived in New Orleans for a little bit. Then she lived in, like just random little small towns. And it was just very, exciting. Like her journey was very exciting to watch. So, I was really motivated by her and, she gave me some hope and just something to look forward to because, at the time I just really wanted something new. And I was like, I really want to travel and, I think this would be a good thing for me. And, so, I watched her channel for a while and then, I kind of noticed that she stopped posting videos frequently. So, I didn't really check her channel that much. So, it goes, time passes like 8 months later, I just recently rediscovered her channel. Like I just thought about her randomly and, I went to her YouTube channel and I saw her last video was like 6 months ago. And I was like reading the comments on the video and then somebody had informed us that she had passed away in the video. I mean, in the comments. And I was like, wow. Because like, it really hit me hard. Like, because just because she had such like an impact on me, like I was watching her channel for inspiration and I just really enjoyed her content as a creator, as a person, and I was just really excited when she would post and stuff. And she was just so interesting and cool. And then, when I seen that she had passed away, it was really sad. And I was like, wow, like she really passed away and she was only like 50 years old. So it's like, that's crazy. And the reason I think is suicide, which I don't know, but I think it is because she was very vocal about her like mental health and her depression and like just her overall mental state. Like you can tell that she was going through a lot of stuff, just by how she a lot of things she talked about and just her outlook on life, you know, she just always was trying to stay positive, but you can tell that it was coming from a place of just like hurt. And, you know, it just had me thinking like, wow, like some people don't even know the impact that they have on other people. Like her posting these videos, she could have just been posting these videos and, you know, just documenting her story, but she just didn't know that somewhere there was so many people watching her that were, you know, so I was cheering her on and supporting her and just in awe of what she was doing, just thinking she was so amazing. And, you know, it was really sad. You know, I shed a tear for this stranger that I never met, but it was just like that connection of like when somebody is, when you just connect with somebody on a personal level, like you feel like you empathize with them and you guys have a lot of, you can just see a lot of yourself in that person. And you feel like, I can do that too. If she can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. You know, just that commonalities that you might just find in yourself with that person. Okay. Yeah. So, you know, and then there was another guy on YouTube that I used to watch and he committed suicide. And it's just like, it's just one of those things you just never know like what people are really going through. And you know, life is can be very hard at times. And you know, I didn't really understand that until I got to a certain age. And then, you know, suicide seemed like a crazy thing to me. Like, why would you do that? But then, as you get older, you can understand it a little bit more. You can understand why somebody would do that. It's because life can be hard, and even though like people may be accomplishing their goals and their dreams, you know, everybody is still battling something inside. Like even myself, I have my own like issues and stuff, and days where I just don't want to do anything. Like days where I just want to just lay in a bed or um just don't do anything. But then, you know, at the same time, there's days where I just feel like I can just take on the world. So it's everyone has their ups and their downs and their battles and their demons and just everything that they deal with. And it's like interesting to think about how the internet, people really post one side of themselves on the internet. Like you really don't see everything on the internet. It's just so one-sided. Like people post their highlight reel. A lot of people refer to their internet feed as their highlight reel, which is really true. Like a lot of people only post the good things that happen to them online. And a part of me feels like that's a good thing, and a part of me feels like that's a bad thing too, because it's like it's not realistic, if that makes sense. But I think I talked about this in another video. But I just thought about something. So, and I'm sorry, this video it's really just me just rambling and talking about stuff. But I did just recently buy a second phone to help me with my internet addiction. Like I really feel like internet addiction is a real thing. And I bought a second phone, which is I'm gonna do a whole nother video about that because it's gonna be a review on just how I feel about doing a semi-internet detox. And a lot of people might think that's dumb, like why would you need to do that? But really think about how much we use our phones. Our phones are literally, like even me, I'm recording on my phone. After I record this video, I can upload it through my phone, then I can just send messages and just, you know, our phones are so ingrained in everything we do that it's hard to get away from them. You know, I take pictures on this thing, everything. So just having a way to get away from my phone is going to be great. So I bought a second phone that actually is not even it's not even a smartphone. It's just a regular little phone. Like it doesn't even have a touch screen. It's not a flip phone. It's just a little handheld phone that I'm going to be using when I'm not working, just to help me out. But you know, we're going to do a review on that. We're going to talk about that in another video. But you know, just the internet is a very interesting thing, and I feel like a lot of people are still trying to figure out how to use it and how to not abuse it. I know for me, I'm still trying to figure that out. I still haven't really found a way to balance it, you know, because my generation, we've grown up with the phone. Like literally, my first phone was a Razor. No, it was a Boost Mobile Chirp, and then after that, it was the Razor, and then after that, it was my first iPhone. So, and I got my first iPhone, I believe I was in the ninth grade. So I've literally had a smartphone since I was like 14. So I don't even remember what it's like to have no internet at my hands. Like, I don't even remember what that's like. Um, so I'm excited to go back there and just kind of sort of reclaim a little bit more life, you know, because things used to just be so much more exciting. And I honestly feel like that is a reason why these people are so depressed and they feel, and I'm one of the people, like, one of the people who can be like on social media seeing all this stuff, and it can really like get to me for some reason, like, and I think that's why that is, see, that's why I'm going on a detox, because it's all connected. There's too many things stimulating your mind at one time. There's too much at once. It's like crack. It's like sensory overload. It's notifications, it's messages, it's videos, it's music, it's pictures, it's just too much. Am I still recording? Yeah. Um, it's just too much. And I gotta do something about it. I'm really ready to make a effort to do something different. So I'm excited to review that for you guys, and hopefully you guys will see the benefit of it. And you guys might even want to try it out. If you haven't, if you have done a social media or just a phone internet detox, let me know how that went for you. I watched so many videos, and a lot of people seem to be very grateful. I know some people have just never even went back to using a smartphone. And I'm excited to just get this thing out of my hand for most of the day, like, for real. But you know, back to what I was talking about before. People have to really understand that, like, life is like serious. Like, we only get one time to do this thing, to do life. And you know, I didn't really realize that until recently. You literally are gonna do this one time. A lot of people are living their lives like this isn't their only life. Like they're gonna do this again. And I'm like, no, you only do this once. So like, do what you want to do, but be smart, but do what you want to do. And you know, that's what I've learned from watching these people. The woman that I watched, you know, she was like in her 40s, and she decided to just go across the country and hitchhike. And I'm like, wow, that is amazing. She had 2 kids, like adult kids, and she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna live my life. You know, she lived in a monastery for a little bit. You know, she shaved her head and went to temples and all. Like, she was living an interesting life, and this is what she wanted to do. And it's just unfortunate how you just never know what people are going through. I mean, you can kind of guess, but you just never know. And I really don't know what this video is about. I think I'm just rambling. I just really had to get that off my chest because I felt really sad when I found out about her. You know, that was really sad. Because she was just one of the reasons why I even started my channel. And, you know, it's like, but I will say the bright side is, you know, her existing and her doing what she wanted to do, following her dreams, inspired me to do it. And inspires so many other people to do it. So like, it's almost like passing the baton. Like, she created the bridge for people to walk over it, like me, to get to cross that path, walk that path, you know. So I'm just grateful to that I was able to witness her and see her channel and see her accomplish the things that she wanted to do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what this video is about. I really just had to get this off my chest. I may delete this video. I don't know. But yeah, that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. I have more videos coming soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.